you a very important comparison, Australian market with UK market. In Australia, first of all, the lease structure is generally long term, which is quite common, right? In Australia, you can get a 3 years lease, 5 years lease, 10 years lease, and sometimes 15 years lease. Versus the lease term in UK is always a shorter lease, is generally 3 to 5 years lease, and it's not very landlord friendly. It is more of a tenant friendly because there are some certain rules and regulations that has been put by the government, and you have to abide by these things. Another difference is that in Australia, it is quite common to have a CPI or a fixed rent increase, right? You can get a 3% increase and sometimes the CPI increase. So if the CPI, consumer pricing index, that goes up to let's say 5%, then that particular year the rent is going to go up to 5%. Whereas in UK, it is quite common to see there's a no rent increase for the next 3 years. So it's a fixed, and that could be a bit of challenge from as a landlord point of view, because your rent is not going up even though there's an inflation, even though the CPI increase, or even though the CPI is there, let's say 2% or 3%.